Sup tubers, welcome to the Amigos Racing Team. It's Saturday night, so we're having another round of the Endurance Series in the Group 2s here on a Saturday night. It's round 10, it's the grand finale. I'll tell you the table in a minute. And we're at Bathurst of all places. What a great way to end a league. So I'm still trying to post the link in the YouTube for this channel so all of you can watch. So hold your guns, guys. I'll be there in a second and I'll tell you the table. We've had a great series though, 10 racers, all commentated on for your listening pleasure. Just give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to be, I know it's a bit of a ask in it. I did think about just leaving the mute on the mic, but I thought no, I'll talk you through this process I have of trying to get things up on my phone and the old manness of myself. I can't find the YouTube thing. Do you know what, I think it's called something else. So here we are, round 10. Sorry, how unprofessional. Welcome to the Amigos Racing Team. We're broadcasting on the Amigos Racing Team media channel, where you can find all sorts of varieties of racing. So you get into their Discord, you can get yourself involved. They've got racing 7 days a week. So there's always something there for someone, and most of it gets streamed, I think, onto this channel. So the table for the Group 2, I took a picture, a screenshot of it, so I've just got to go in there. Yeah, it's there. Is everyone's iCloud full, or is it just me? Right then. So, and I think champion and winner of the series, Roadrunner Dan, is at the top of the table with 221 points. Seth F1 in second, 190 points. And Uber in third, 124 points. But he's only got Backspace behind him by 100. He's on 116 points, so there's only 8 points between Uber and Backspace. There might be a battle for that final third place in the championship. Digital Blasphemy is in fifth with 85 points. Pigstig sixth with 78 points. Scott, which I don't think he can make it tonight, has got 61 points. Then No Hassle has got 59 points. Beardy McBeard on 48 points, Chubbs on 31 points, Lays One Star on 5 points, Rye on 24 points, Tom on 16 points, Toxin on 7 points, OK Ranger is on 2 points, and OG Dazza, I don't know if he ever turned up, is on 0 points. So that's the table. Let's have a look. I've heard he's got where is he? He's not out there yet. I've heard he's got a special livery to celebrate being champion. Seth, he's at home. This is his home track. The Plastic Aussie is on home ground tonight. Will he get home advantage in the chat? Roadrunner Dan saying hello. We're waiting to see your celebratory livery. There's Beardy. That's something new, I think. Oh no, he was on the M&M's last week. I really do like that livery. It's a cool one. And Backspace there, fighting for third from Uber. That's going to be something interesting between those two. Digital Blasphemy. They're all Nissans, by the way, the Group 2. They had free choice of cars at the very beginning, and I think one person chose a Honda, and everyone else was in the Nissan, so they decided to go for a one make category. There's Uber. That is a nice looking livery. He said to keep an eye out because there's an Easter egg on that bad boy, so I'm trying to see. And I've got some info from Uber. Uber does send me some lovely tidbits ahead of the race, giving me a heads up on what to look for. So where do we see? He's the one that told me about the golden livery. I don't know if it is golden. I don't know if he was taking the mick. Here's Roadrunner Dan. Let's have a look. Are we ready? Are we ready to see what champion drives in? Oh yes, it is golden. Very nice. Look at me. Look at me. Look at you. Hey. No shame. Absolutely no shame. Whee! Very good. Well done, Roadrunner Dan. It was well deserved. Every single race you won, wasn't it? Coming out on track then, Racer Dan said in the chat. There you go. Look at that. That's beautiful. I'm going to have to look for my sunglasses to commentate on this one. That is nice. Well done. Congratulations. Great win on the championship, that is. So, tonight, ahead of tonight, so we've got the Roadrunner livery out of the way. There's a cheeky Easter egg on Uber's car we've got to check out. We'll see if we can spot it. You guys in the chat can help me look. Spin for Piggy, that was. Roadrunner said that spin he just done. Tonight's race should be around 32 to 33 laps. Yeah, because we have an hour of racing. I haven't even told you any of the rules. They do a certain amount of qualifying. I can't remember the length. I think it's 10 minutes, but I've been wrong before. They do a bit of qualifying. They've got to start the race on what they qualified on. And in the race, they've got free choice between super softs and mediums. I think hards as well, but no one really ventures into the hard compound too often. And the only rule is they cannot replace a set of tyres for the same set of tyres. So if they've been doing a soft stint, when they come into the pits, they've got to put any other compound except for softs back on. And it works, it's really cool, it's interesting. Especially after the update with the pit stop thing. It's the short medium run doesn't seem to happen as much now. They have to make the use of the mediums out there. Earlier in the season we saw that they were just doing shorter runs on those medium tyres to get rid of them. Oh, Bradley Carter, he's taken a factory livery out. Ooh, a little knock there from Roadrunner Dan. Must have been that shiny livery. Doors, remember it from last week in his Monty, Rick and Morty, sorry, Monty. And there's Beardy, he's having a rest in the pits. We're around about, let me have a look, G'day Sport, two minutes away from qualifying, so we'll have qualifying. I've told you the rules anyway. So yeah, I am really babbling tonight. 32 to 33 lap mark. Tyre wear is once again very high around here. Forget who's winning the championship tonight, it's all about the final step of the podium. And he's opened a few different names are chatting and watching this evening. He's been trying to spread the word, has Uber. Said this is the place to be on a Saturday night. Open up your beer. I should. Hang on. I'll go and get a beer. Oh no, I don't want to go out of range. Zach, that's my child and my slave. Could you quickly go out to the fridge outside and grab me a beer? I will beat you a lot. Child services won't even recognise you. Thank you. So, yes, outside fridge. It's like one of those punk dogs or whatever they're called in a little can. Yeah, I'm going to join you. We're going to have a beer. It's a Saturday night. Pubs are still closed, so let's all have a little party here while we watch these mugs drive around Bathurst for an hour. So that's Seth. Sorry, I haven't been moving around. I've got this as well. I can put this function up. Woo! Look, you can see their helmets. There's Uber in second spot. He's going to be fighting. Beardy saying hello to me. Hi, Beardy. Yes, Uber's going to be fighting hard today to keep hold of that. Oh, you brought me all of them in. I think I'm going to go for the green can. Which is the green can? Brewdog Dead Pony Club. I'm on the Dead Pony Club tonight, boys. Here we go. Oh, it's my last one of these ones. There we go. Oh yeah, smooth. That's nice. So Nigel Hugo in the chats. Oh, so anyway, we've got loads of chatting going on, so let's have a look. Willard says, good luck all, but Dan, for me, for this race. Yeah, he's been winning all of them, Roadrunner Dan. It's Bradder's birthday, so I gave him a hug. Oh, that was what that was on the track. I see, Roadrunner Dan, cheers Willard. And Nigel in the chat saying, come on, Dorsey and the 1 star. Oh, we got some supporters here for Lay's 1 star and Dawes, yeah, George Dawes. There he is. He's not come out the pitch yet. He's staying quiet. He's waiting for the actual qualifying to show what he's got in that Nissan Group 2 car. Seth there, still leading the way. No one else go anywhere close. Uber 7/10 away in this practice. He's on the soft tyres, whereas Seth practicing on those super softs. Digital Blasphemy, third fastest out there on the soft tyre. Lays 1 star there, now gone fast. He's trying it out on the mediums, seeing how those mediums feel. No grip whatsoever. Absolutely none. We should do a lap around, shouldn't we, here? Although it's not fair on doing it for Lays 1 star when he's got no grip. But we'll try it. Oh God, got to go through everything. There we go. So what we're doing, heading up Conrad Straight. Heading towards Forest Elbow. No, on the wrong side. No, Griffin's Bend, sorry. Up to turn 3 and 4. The cutting. I was looking at the map the other way. Will in the chat. Shouldn't you be practicing, Dan? Should be, shouldn't he? Should be out there giving it some. I've lost what corner I'm on now. 9. Going up to turn 10. Heading towards Skyline. Whoa, keep it together. There's no grip on those medium tyres. Going through the S's. And then heading towards the Dipper. Ooh. It's a struggle. These Group 2 cars too fast for their own goods. Heading down to Forest Elbow. This is Forest Elbow now. And then we're on to Conrad Straight. Heading up towards the Chase. Backspace in the chat saying good evening. Roder and Dan saying strategy is ready. Racing medium for 50. I shouldn't read this out. His strategist tonight is Beardy McBeard. I'm not sure if I should read that out. That's giving it away. He's going to go for mediums for 15, then attempt 10 on the softs, and then 7 on the super softs. If I don't win, blame Beardy. There you go. You can read it out. Everyone knows. Oh, right, no secret then. So Digital Blasphemy, he's going to put some soft tyres on. We're on board now with Lone Star. He went into the pits. Will it? Yeah, it should keep that quiet because I will remember for next time. I think Willett might be joining for, I wasn't sure if he was joining tonight or for season 2. There is a season 2. There's no information. Not even what car they're going to use, if it's going to be the Group 2 cars again, which we're assuming it is, and we're assuming that it's going to be either the Lexus or the Honda. I don't mind, either car looks good to me. But Backspace, he's split in to go and join the Master Race, I think. He's going to go and race in the Master Race. So Backspace won't be joining for the next season. Roadrunner Dan is taking over admin duty on this league. So if it all goes wrong, he's going to be the man to blame. Oh, hey up, there's loads happening in the chat. So Roadrunner Dan said, no, yeah, it's just Roadrunner Dan. There is a vote in the Discord. Ah, there's a vote on what car it's going to be in the Discord, so there you go. Qualifying will be any second. Oh, you're talking to the cat. Okay. So Lays 1 star back out there again. He's giving those mediums another good go. Fancies a go on a long stint with the medium tyres. I imagine there'll be a few of them. Wondering if they can take those mediums quite late into the race. Then get a good qualifying on them. Get a little bit of space early on. So remember, it is an endurance race, so it's not about door-to-door racing. It's about the strategy, getting the strategy right, finding space so you can race. No, I haven't fed the cat. Sorry. So Digital Blasphemy in second fastest at the moment, but there's a lot of guys in the pits, and it's Bradley's birthday, it seems. So happy birthday to Bradley Carter. Get a podium for your birthday, eh? And then and Roadrunner Dance for what will be used next season, and the tracks will be revealed. Interesting stuff. Very interesting. It's alright, Backspace will be back soon as there's a new graphic card update. It'll come back to the consoles, knowing what's best. Consistency over quality. Oh, look at my brand new PC. In a month's time it's going to be out of date. It's only because I can't afford one. I'm jealous. GT Sport all the way. Stay true to what you love. I didn't even buy ACC, whatever that other one is. Please enter Beardy. Come on, Beardy. You know we're already 6 minutes past qualifying time, Beardy. What are you doing? There's Uber. I still haven't spotted what we're looking for. Like you two, I still haven't found what I'm looking for. There's a kangaroo on it. I'm sure there's a kangaroo. I'm going chase cam, boys. Going into chase cam. There's a roo. There's a spin for piggy hashtag, which I like. And backspace has started qualas, but there's a roo. There's a danging roo on his right hand bumper. I got it. I found it. So now we're into qualifying. How long is it? 12 minutes. I said 10, it was close. So here they come, pouring out onto the track for their out lap. Backspace leading the way from, can I remember their cars? Digital Blasphemy. I usually know Digital Blasphemy's not second, there's Doors is up above him. There. Oh, that's Lays One Star, isn't it? Trying to remember the liveries. They changed their liveries a lot this season. There's Danny Big Balls. Super Squid in the chat saying good luck for quali everyone. Let's make sure Dan doesn't make it down the mountain in one piece. Hey, where's the banjo? I'll start playing the banjo. I'm gonna make you squeal. Right, that's enough of that. I need people's names. I'm not that good. I don't know him that well. Uber then. He's out there. He looks like he's the first car on track. Ooh, making small mistakes on his outlap. He's going for the super softs in qualifying. No messing around. This man wants pole. Further back, we've got backspace. He's on the soft tyres. Oh, Uber really scraping around the barrier there. Around a Forest Elbow. With backspace, he just doesn't want to get too close. He'll probably back off a little bit. We're still on the outlap, remember. And there, Digital Blasphemy. He's just coming on to Conrod Straight with Roadrunner Dan. He seems pretty close to Digital Blasphemy. He's putting a lot of faith in Digital Blasphemy, getting through those corners as fast as Roadrunner Dan can. Lays One Star in 5th on track, all still on their outlaps. There's Doors there in 6th. Oh, I was meant to be looking at tyres. Sorry, Lays One Star's trying to qualify on mediums. And so is Roadrunner Dan, so that's interesting. Digital Blasphemy's on the softs. Super softs for Seth F1, another one wanting pole. Beardy on the mediums also, and Bradley on the super softs. And No Hassle there on the softs. Nice, I like his I like that livery. So Uber is the man to watch. He's the first man on track to see how he does. See what time he set. He doesn't want to be touching any barriers. Wow, that Nissan's back end a bit loose. Going up there into Griffin's Bend. It's crazy stuff. Backspace just following him around on those softs. You just want to be steady around here. You don't want to go mental. Especially for this first lap. Just get a banker in. That's what I say. Ooh, sorry. That was a weird noise, but my wife's locked the cat out into the conservatory. Oh yeah, the door's open. Go out there, you cat. Sorry, I thought my wife had locked the cat in the conservatory, but the conservatory door's open. The cat's just being a little git. So we're watching Uber. So far, so good. All looks tidy. Backspace there. Oh, he's having a little clout with a barrier. Hey, if you do that on a PC, see what happens. So Digital Blasphemy there, 3rd place, looking tidy through the twisty section of here at Bathurst. Now he's going to make his way down the mountain. Has he done enough to secure a good position? Uber still, we're watching to get those times from. He's the man setting the base time for us to be going by. He's making his way around. They're spread out quite nicely. Ooh, Dan did catch up, Lays One Star with the medium tyres as well. That's a struggle. Oh, but Dan's on mediums as well, isn't he? So, but yeah, I did think there's Uber. He set a time, 1:53. Backspace, setting a 154.2. Digital Blasphemy going faster than both of them with a 152.794. He's pole sitter so far on the soft tyres. Seth F1 though, he's now gone and taken pole with a 52.679. Digital Blasphemy holding that second spot. Roadrunner Dan in second with a 53.038. Everyone's setting their times. It's Manic now. Uber fourth with a 53.676. Beardy with a 54.2. Backspace down in sixth with a 54.2. No Hassle seventh with a 54.4. Bradley got eighth with a 56.1. Lays One Star sitting in ninth with a 56.7. And Dawes in 10th with a 207.673. So Seth F1, your pole sitter. Digital Blasphemy, what a surprise there, come from nowhere. And he's got second on the grid so far with 7 minutes left off qualifying. He's getting purples. Roadrunner Dan also getting purples on those medium tyres. That's dangerous. Uber then. What can he do? He's got a solid fourth on those super softs. The tyres are wearing down. We might see a lot of these going in. Not so much Roadrunner Dan because he's on the medium tyres. I imagine he'll stay out there for a bit longer. Same with Digital Blasphemy on those softs. But Seth F1's really looks after those tyres though, next to Uber's tyres that are looking a little torn up there on the front there. I imagine he'd want to come into the pits just to get a... No, he's going round again. He's going round again. I take it back. So we've had a few cross the line. Well, he's the first on track, isn't he? So he's gone faster, but he hasn't moved up. 53.446. So he's taken a couple of tenths off. Digital Blasphemy. He's gone faster. He's gone in pole. He's gone ahead of Seth. No, Roadrunner Dan now Seth. Wow. All three of them going faster than each other. So Digital Blasphemy was the first one to take pole with a 52.6, then Roadrunner Dan with the 52.5, then Seth F1 put it to bed with a 51.982. Beardy also setting a time. Beardy is... Oh, we've got a couple who have gone into the pits to get new tyres. I can't see where Beardy is. Give me a second. There he is, fifth. 53.655. Looks like he just let backspace around. Is that backspace? Yeah. Dawes setting a faster time at 2:04. So 2 seconds. He's no good 3 seconds, but that's the struggle. Getting the times. Is he letting people pass? No, there's no one there. I think he's going to disappear into the pits. Or yeah, there you go. So Seth F1 so far, fastest man out there by nearly half a second. Roadrunner Dan next on his medium tyres. So it's a great time he's pulled out of that Nissan. Digital Blasphemy only a tenth behind Roadrunner Dan. He's still going. Still got some life in those soft tyres yet. Still pushing all the way. We've only got just under 5 minutes of qualifying left. Beardy there in fifth. Uber there fourth. It's Uber's. He's watching out for Backspace, who's down in sixth at the moment. But yeah, the battle for third in the championship between Backspace and Uber. So it's a lovely little battle to watch out for. And Uber coming in, Digital Blasphemy coming in. They're all going to start coming in now to get ready for their final run. Any of these? Digital Blasphemy Backspace, sorry, is on an out lap, so we'll see his lap. We get to watch his while everyone else is on out laps. No Hassles, just finishing as well. So we've got a couple to watch down the back here, start their fast laps. No Hassle. Backspace, he's just crossing the line. Watch his first section, see if he gets a purple. Ooh, it's a bit unfortunate that Seth F1's just come out the pits in front of him. Seth F1 on an out lap though, but just Backspace. He's going to grab a toe while he can. And why wouldn't you? So grab a toe. Seth should be aware he's on a fast lap as Seth is on an out lap. Oh, Seth looked like he had a nasty clout with the barrier behind us. Sat on board with Backspace. Let's have a look at his helmet. Oh, struggling there to get the Nissan under control. The back end just wanting to These cars are going to look unbelievable when they're close racing through this section. I've commentated for leagues before where they've said no overtaking. It's just not worth it. The rule was they could only overtake out of this section. I haven't seen. Oh, he's down 3/10. Backspace on his own time. Looking behind him. How are the other guys doing? Beardy's still on an outlap. No hassle. Don't know if he's up or down. Bradley also. These are all on a lap at the moment. Oh, it's looking green for Dawes. Dawes going a bit faster. We've got 2 minutes left. Ooh, Backspace has turned it around. He's now 6/10 up on his fastest time. He's 6/10 behind Beardy. He might need a little bit more though, because it was like 5.7 rather than 6. I just rounded it up. And he's 6.3 behind Beardy, so he's got to find a little bit more time than that. He might get another lap after this one. We've still nearly just under 2 minutes left of qualifying. Oh no, he didn't find any time there. Anyone behind him? Bradley coming up to the line. He's found a bit more time. He's done a 1:55.0, but Lay's one start also going faster, a 54.486. Also, that's it. No Hassle did faster as well. Where's New Hassle? No Hassle up into 4th. Yeah, 53.363 from No Hassle. So great qualifying from No Hassle. Brilliant stuff there. And Seth, he's caught up with No Hassle. That's not good for him on his fast lap. No Hassle going to make it difficult for him, or is he just going to let him through? No Hassle's not on a lap at the moment. He's bounced off a couple of barriers. But no, this is not helping Seth at all. If Roadrunner Dan is finding a bit more pace, he's still on those medium tyres though. Digital Blasphemy, he's on the racing soft tyres. He's got a nice clean run ahead of him. Seth being held up. He's got a purple. He has got a purple. Dawes has done a 2-minute lap now. Digital Blasphemy in 3rd place. Oh, where is that? He's just coming up to a sector now. Oh, it's not purple, it's blue. 2/10, put him ahead of Roadrunner Dan. It's Seth F1 we're watching, but he's been behind No Hassle all through the top section of the mountain. As they're coming down the straight, it really works for him though. He gets a toe. He's looking to make the move into the corner. Oh, he's had to really put on. He's got himself a penalty. He's got himself a penalty, so that's it. That's his qualifying over. Digital Blasphemy, he's put it on pole. We were watching the wrong person. There is Digital Blasphemy. And he's on a final lap. He can do another run if he wants. There's Seth with his penalty. He can't shake it off. So he's going to get 0. Well, not 0 out of this lap. Yes, nothing for them. Roadrunner Dan, he looks like he's done his qualifying. He did go faster, but not fast enough. They're all setting times now. No Hassle. Beardy set a time. Beardy's gone up into 4th place for Beardy. Brilliant stuff. A 52.8 for Beardy, knocking No Hassle down up his place, who did a 53. Oh, Uber there. Uber's still trying to drive around. Backspace, he's finished. He's done a 53.4. 200s behind Uber. The battle between Uber and Backspace. Lays one star, 8th with a 54.3. Bradley 9th with a 54.4. And Dawes in the pits. We can't see his time unfortunately. So Uber and Backspace. No Uber. No Hassle. No. Someone's out there still trying to get a time. Is it Roadrunner Dan? No, he's got them on. Oh, it's Digital Blasphemy, isn't it? But he's already got pole, so he's racing for nothing. We've got Uber out there still trying. Yeah, Uber and Digital Blasphemy, I think, are the only two that I can think of. They're really close on track. Here comes Uber. Can he move up a place or two? He's coming down to the final corner now. Murray's corner. As he sprints to the line. Has he got anything in it? Oh, yeah, he's moved himself up to 5th. And Digital Blasphemy, he doesn't go faster, but yes. 5th for Uber. He jumps, no hassle, a 53.011 right at the dead there. Still got a minute to talk about these things, so there you go, Digital Blasphemy. I believe that might be his first pole of the season. So that's great stuff for him, Digital Blasphemy, finding some time in that Nissan. The other guys couldn't. He's 400ths ahead of Seth F1. Seth F1 we saw was stuck behind No Hassle, I believe it was. But just, oh, and then he got a penalty, didn't he? He got a penalty for going off a little bit, and that's what did his last run. Roadrunner Dan, brilliant in third place on those medium tyres. Beardy in fourth on those medium tyres as well. Great racing from them too, qualifying I mean. Uber on the super softs, managed to get fifth right at the very end, No Hassle. Sixth on the soft tyres, Backspace seventh. Lays one star in eighth, ninth for Bradley Carter, and 10th for Dawes. We're 8 seconds away from the start of the race. In the chat, Lays one star saying Mountain Racing, hell yeah. Alex Sutton saying good luck fellas, and Backspace saying Dirty Rally, here we come. There is your starting lineup, and you will see them sat on the grid in just 2 seconds. Bottoms up guys, another little sip of the beer. Wow, that's lovely. Now this is the weirdest qualifying, because it always puts like Seth, the second person, in grid slot 1. That seems alright, doesn't it? They're alongside each other, so it doesn't really matter, first and second. So that's a weird angle, but we'll stick with it. As they warm up their engines, waiting for the lights. We can't see the lights, they must be able to. And there they go, they're off. Digital Blasphemy maintaining that lead. Into Hell's Corner, this is going to be scary. Who's going to brake and who's not going to brake? Seth F1 managing just to keep it on the road. What is this camera angle? I can't deal with that. So Digital Blasphemy still leading from Roadrunner Dan. He's got ahead of Seth F1 with Uber in fourth. He's moved up a place. Beardy down into fifth with Backspace moving up into sixth. Bradley Carter's made the biggest leap there. Up into seventh. Lays one star in eighth. Dawes ninth. He's got himself ahead of No Hassle. No Hassle seems to have had an issue. Maybe he jumped start. I'm not sure. And now Roadrunner Dan's taking the lead. He's taking the lead from Digital Blasphemy. Digital Blasphemy's lost the back end of the Nissan. And there's Seth F1's moving up into second. They're all going to move past. There's Uber up into third. Digital Blasphemy's maintaining fourth ahead of Beardy. Beardy wants a way past now. He wants to get past Digital Blasphemy, the pole sitter. And Roadrunner Dan, the most comfortable place for him in his golden chariot, leading the race. But Seth F1 on those super soft tyres is going to be a lot faster than Roadrunner Dan in this early part of the race. 60 minutes of racing here at Bathurst. Scott just joined just a little bit too late. I doubt they're going to stop at this point, but you never know. Uber then in third with Digital Blasphemy in fourth. I bet Digital Blasphemy will say stop. Beardy in fourth with Bradley Carter up into sixth ahead of Backspace. Backspace slipping down a spot with Lays one star in eighth and No Hassle there ninth ahead of Dawes. So he's already made a place up as No Hassle from his slow start, and Dawes is down into 10th. Whoa, looks like Roadrunner Dan, he got it a bit wild in the tight chase, and Seth F1 is really close up behind him. Seth F1 though carrying a penalty. Roadrunner Dan is not. Oh, Seth F1 going onto the dirt to try and get past Roadrunner Dan. Uber there holding that third place ahead of Digital Blasphemy. Digital Blasphemy's got back into his rhythm again, and he's sitting in fourth, 1 second behind Uber, and nearly 6/10 a bit ahead of Beardy. Beardy on the medium tyres, Digital Blasphemy on the racing softs. So Bradley Carter now in sixth. What can he do? He's doing a great job there from starting in, oh, what was it? I don't know, 8th or something. Then he got up 7th off of the start, and now he's up to 6th. And he's on those super softs, and he's giving Beardy on the mediums something to think about. Backspace in 7th on those soft tyres. Maybe doing a bit of fuel saving, maybe just pacing himself out now. Lays one star in 8th. He's some 2.8 seconds behind Backspace at the moment, 1.4 seconds ahead of No Hassle. So No Hassle finding the pack again, coming back to the gang. And there is Dawes doing a bit of testing in his Nissan. So the battle here, Seth F1 and Roadrunner Dan, with Uber just behind. But they've pulled about 1.5 seconds out on Uber, but the more they race each other, the closer, the slower they're going to make themselves, so Uber can get into this juicy little battle here. In the chat then, we've got, yeah, Alex saying, someone tell Dan it's not Tokyo Drift. I know he was going wild in one of those in the chase. And here we see Seth in the tow, coming now to try and urge again ahead of the golden Nissan. But Roadrunner Dan's got that inside line. He's going to just make it as difficult for Seth as much as he can. And there, Seth F1 has taken the lead of this race on those super soft tyres as he goes into Murray's corner. Heading around to start lap 3. Wow, what a race that was. That was beautiful stuff between Roadrunner Dan and Seth F1. Roadrunner Dan, even though he's on the medium tyres, he's going to try and stick with the fake Aussie, as the Aussie is on home grounds, his home course. There is Uber doing an absolutely fantastic job. He's pulled them within a second ahead of him on those super soft tyres, with Digital Blasphemy still in 4th. And he's less than a second behind Uber. He'll be enjoying a bit of a tow. He's getting purples. He got the fastest lap on lap 2. Bradley Carter now up into 5th ahead of Beardy. Beardy on those medium tyres, so suffering from a bit of grip that Bradley is getting on those super softs, but Bradley will have to come in a lot sooner than Beardy will do. Backspace then just behind these guys, 1.3 seconds behind in 7th spot, but he's 2.8 seconds ahead of Lays One Star, also on those medium tyres, pacing himself out there, but no hassle, closing in now within a second of Lays One Star. Great stuff. And Dawes has dropped to about 11 seconds now. And Seth F1 pulling out 8/10 since getting ahead of Roadrunner Dan. Digital Blasphemy, no, he's got a queue behind him. Bradley's up into 4th. Uber, what happened to Uber? Uber from 3rd. He's just, oh dear, dearie me. Oh, we just caught the back end of Uber, just getting onto the dirt, losing it a little bit, knocking Digital Blasphemy, giving Bradley the chance to move up into 4th, and now he's going to get going again in 5th place ahead of Beardy. Beardy thinking, come on. Oh, Digital Blasphemy. Digital Blasphemy's lost a position to Bradley Carter. Bradley Carter on the move in this. Look at him, up into 3rd place already, with Digital Blasphemy in 4th. Uber in 5th. Backspace, Beardy in 6th, but Backspace in 7th. He'll be saying, yes, come to me. Come to me, Uber. Come and join me. Join the dark side. Oh, no, Backspace losing the back end over the curbs in Hell's Corner. And that, my friend, is why they call it Hell's Corner. Backspace down into 9th place. Oh dear, I'm sorry, Backspace. Seth F1 leading though, still only half a second ahead of this man, Roadrunner Dan. No stopping this dude. He's absolutely pushing it. Bradley Carter up into 3rd. Digital Blasphemy though, he's got something to say about it. On board, going through the mountain section, very tight and twisty. It's going to be hard to find a place to get past unless Bradley Carter makes a mistake. He's on the brakes, the car's moving from one side of the track to the other, and Digital Blasphemy fancies it up there. That's a very, very, very dangerous place to try and make a move, and as his detriment, it looks like now he's got Uber breathing down his neck. Uber wanting to find a way past. Digital Blasphemy looks like he made a small mistake, and Uber's now all over him. It's crunching it up against the wall, and Uber's had to back out of that one. And Beardy is sitting right on the back of Uber. And no hassle, and Lays One Star 7th and 8th will be catching these guys up if they haven't already. There they are, look. There is no hassle, and there is Lays One Star on the medium tyres, all playing into their hands. Backspace in 9th place. His tyres are starting to look a little bit tainted. Seth F1 on those super softs. He got the fastest lap on lap 3 with a 52.393. He's just going to go and cross the line, and he's going to post a 58. It's not as fast. There you go. I thought he was going to go faster. Roadrunner Dan though, 1.3 seconds behind now. Bradley Carter in a clear 3rd place with this battle behind. Digital Blasphemy ahead of Uber, who's ahead of Beardy, who's ahead of No Hassle, and it's all very tight stuff here. Digital Blasphemy in that 4th place after making that small mistake. Uber getting his car up the side of him. Looked like he got put in a wall, but I wasn't on the exterior view. The super soft tyres. Oh, I tell you what, Brewdog, it's all right. How's the party going, guys, out there? I hope you're joining me with a drink for Saturday evening. A nice little beer ski as we watch these Nissans fly around. Seth F1 really flying around, but he's only 1.2 seconds ahead of Roadrunner Dan. Roadrunner Dan getting the slowest tyres out the way early. We saw in the chat. Told us he's going to try and do 15 laps on these racing mediums, so he's a third of the way through his stints. Then he's going to try and do 10 laps on the racing softs and 7 laps on the super softs. So far it's working for him, because the super softs, they'll be starting to go off, I think. Even last lap, Seth lost quite a chunk of time to his fastest lap. He's already a second down on this lap to his fastest time, so we think those super softs have lost, or they've got to the height of their life, the crescendo. Now they're falling off the cliff, but we'll see. He's carrying on. We're only 10 minutes into this race. Bradley Carter's been caught up by Digital Blasphemy. Uber, oh, someone's having a big off. Beardy, absolutely. Did he miss most of the chase out then? Looks like it. Lays one star is catching him up, but yeah, no hassle, Uber, and no hassle, got through past Beardy there. Beardy now defending from Lays one star. Lays one star on those medium tyres. Beardy on the medium tyres as well, so it's medium tyres v medium tyres. Oh no, Beardy's really not enjoying the grip in that car at the moment. He lost it coming out of Hell's Corner, so Lays one star moves up another position, up in 7th, 2 seconds behind No Hassle, who's 1.5 seconds behind Uber. Digital Blasphemy all over the back of Birthday Boy Bradley right now, looking for a way through. As we're sat on board with Digital Blasphemy, he's really come through this season. He was he's always been there, 5th and 6th, but now moving up into podium positions for Digital Blasphemy. Backspace seems to be the man that's dropped away come the end of the season. Must be dreaming of his PC, maybe building his PC. Too busy screwing in that graphics card. I'm playing, I don't. Oh, Brewdog. Yum yum. I've got a nice warm beverage as well. I should have a little sip of that. Mix me beer and me warm beverages. I was sat on board with Digital Blasphemy as he chases a Bradley Carter around. We know Seth F1's tyres are going off out front. Whoa, he's trying to go for an outside move there. That's a bit much, and Bradley makes it through, staying in 3rd, and Uber not far behind this battle now at all. He's there. Uber is in the house and ready to fight, but his super softs don't look like they want to. They're absolutely worn to pieces, and so's the Bradleys. Digital Blasphemy on those racing softs. So the super softs of Seth up front, still losing them, going away. Whereas Roadrunner Dan, oh, he's sliding that car around, absolutely drifting his Nissan around here at the Mount Panorama. And there's Seth, we saw, just kicking up a bit of dirt, losing the back end. He's losing grip every corner. Roadrunner Dan really on his tail now. And this is a battle of the Titans right here that we can see. Will Seth F1 try and make those super softs go any longer? 7 laps, he's made them go and they have gone. I think he should have pitted on his last lap, it seems, the last time around, because Roadrunner Dan is really now managing to catch up. Bradley Carter still holding that 3rd place ahead of Digital Blasphemy, but also all the super soft guys, their tyres have gone. Uber as well, struggling with those super softs. No Hassle catching him up at the lead. Then Seth F1 still in the lead, but there's Roadrunner Dan alongside him. as they come towards the chase. Seth F1's going to have no grip whatsoever as they go in here, and he's just trying to maintain, and there you go, Roadrunner Dan takes the lead, and we will see Seth F1 absolutely dive into those pits because he has no tyres left. Can he even stop for the pits? There he goes, he makes it round. See many people jump over that island back onto the track, and there's Bradley Carter. We're expecting he's going to have to jump into the pits as well. All of the super soft guys, they're absolutely done. No, Bradley Carter's carrying on. Bradley Carter, he's absolutely genius, or a simpleton. There's Uber. Uber's gone in. No Hassle's gone in on the soft tyres. Seth F1, we know who's gone in. God, oh my. So let's have a look at how it runs at the moment. Roadrunner Dan on the medium tyres. Lap 8. Bradley Carter on the super softs, but there is no grip whatsoever on them. The man's a genius, or he is mad, one or the other. Digital Blasphemy there in third on the racing softs, in a great position to try and scoop out this second off of Bradley Carter. Bradley Carter lays one star up into fourth on those medium tyres. Seth F1 has come out of the pits on the soft tyres, change from super softs to softs. Ooh, I don't know if Seth F1 there leaned quite heavily on lays one star for that position. It did look like there was contact, but that's one for the stewards to pick out. Beardy in 6th place. Beardy only 1.1 second now behind Lays One Star. Lays One Star on those mediums. Beardy also on the mediums. We saw this battle earlier. It's down to 8/10, and Beardy catching up Lays One Star. Hand over fist after Seth F1 made his way past. Seth F1 now catching up. Digital Blasphemy, he's on the move. He knows he's got to make up a lot of time on Roadrunner Dan, and he cannot be held up by traffic, but that is the way of life, my friend. Traffic is part of racing. And he's going to be frustrated now behind Digital Blasphemy and Bradley Carter. We assume Bradley Carter has got to come into the pits this time around, because he must be like ice racing out there at the moment. And Digital Blasphemy trying to make a move. He's trying to get that inside line, but it's just not on. Now he's going around the outside. He's going around the outside, and he's lost the back end. He's used Bradley to put him back on place again, but he's lost it altogether. Oh my. He was bouncing between Bradley and Seth. Bradley has gone into the pits, and Seth F1 goes back up into 2nd place. Oh my word, what racing is this? Roadrunner Dan 21 seconds ahead of Seth F1 in 2nd. Lays One Star comes around in 3rd place with Beardy in 4th. Bradley Carter jumped into the pits to get rid of those tyres, and Digital Blasphemy's got himself underway, and he's down in 5th. My word, he will be mad with himself. He will be absolutely mad. Just a little patience. He was going into the pits. Oh, dearie me. And there is Backspace sitting right behind Digital Blasphemy saying, thank you, thank you, thank you. He's just had a pit stop as well, so he's fresh to go, is Backspace. Moving up through the group. No Hassle in 7th on the medium tyres after his pit stop, with Bradley Carter coming out on the racing softs. He's got himself 2-second penalty from somewhere though. Maybe all of that with No Hassle, and I can't remember who, not No Hassle, it was Digital Blasphemy and Seth F1, wasn't it? So there is Uber in 9th place after his pit stop. He's on an out lap. He's on the racing soft tyres, and Dawes there just coming into the pits with his racing softs. So Roadrunner Dan, he said he's going to go to lap 15 on these tyres, so he's got a few laps to do yet. Nige in the chat said, what's wrong with everyone tonight? Keep it on the tarmac, lads. Yes, it's the last one, isn't it? Everyone's getting all excited. It's gun-ho tonight. It's the last one of the season. Everyone wants to make their mark. And there is Seth F1 banging out those fast lap times. Trying to close that space up on Roadrunner Dan. Because Roadrunner Dan, as soon as he's done the medium tyres, he's going to be absolutely flying. And Seth F1 looks like he's doing that in reverse, so he'll end up on the medium tyres. And I always think it's wrong to be on the slow tyres at the end of a race. You want to be on the fast tyres, I always find. But Seth F1 opting to go for the fast tyres early doors, which is going to put him on the mediums near the end. But the mediums have looked quite good today. The guys on the mediums, they don't seem to have lost that much time with them. Beardy still going around like Roadrunner Dan in 3rd. Backspace up into 4th. After his pit stop, he's done really well, hasn't he? On the quiet. Saw him slipping down to about 9th place. He must have pitted early or something. Lap 6, it looks like he pitted. And he's got himself up into 4th place there, ahead of No Hassle, ahead of Bradley Carter. Bradley Carter trying to shed that 2-second penalty. Ahead of Lays One Star. Lays One Star fighting Uber at the moment. Lays One Star just coming out of the pits, is he? Yes, he's just come out of the pits. So Uber up into 7th, ahead of Lays One Star. He's getting purples. He's on the serious business now. Digital Blasphemy. Oh, what happened, man? He was up there fighting for 3rd, really. And then just got a little impatient, tried to make a move on Bradley, lost the back end, and then just found his car out of control, bouncing between Bradley and Seth, until it finally spun around. So Roadrunner Dan, it's down to 17 seconds. Seth F1 doing the fastest lap with a 52.081, really pushing it now, with Beardy there in 3rd place. Where did Beardy come from, eh? He hasn't pitted though, remember. He's 15 seconds ahead of Backspace. Backspace, what is it? It's costing him about 20 seconds a pit stop, but then there's a little bit of time off of the 2nd lap, so 15 seconds maybe a pit stop, I'm not sure. Seth F1's, so 2:19, does 53s, so that's 26, but then there's 2 seconds off of that, so about 24 seconds in a pit stop, I'd say, and they're not fully fueling. So Roadrunner Dan will come out behind Seth F1, but he will be on those soft tyres, and Seth F1 has got to make ground for when he's on the medium tyres. He needs a good lead from Roadrunner Dan, because Roadrunner Dan will be catching him up. In the chat, Nigel saying, I think a laser beam is coming. So that lays One Star. He's getting blue flags already. We're only on lap 11 of this race. We've been racing 20 minutes, just over. He's in 8th behind Uber. He's only a second behind. Oh, Bradley's moved up a bit now, up into 6th place. It's coming through the crowds with some good lap times. Uber's on the soft tyres also. Only less than a second behind Bradley. No Hassle. He's on a set of mediums now, doing his medium run in the middle. Backspace up into 4th. Beardy still not pitting, as not. Well, this is his strategy. Roadrunner says so. Him and Roadrunner Dan are going to go to lap 15 on these tyres. Seth F1 absolutely flying with the 152s out there. It's down to 15 seconds now. That was 20 seconds when Seth F1 came out of the pits, and it's dropping every lap. Roadrunner Dan managing a 54.9 his last time around. Seth F1 coming up to the line. He's been doing 52s, 2 seconds a lap faster, and this is going to be very similar itself. Yeah, another 52, another 2 seconds faster than Roadrunner Dan. And Beardy, he's out there, he's done a 55.6. He's 12.3 seconds ahead of Backspace. Backspace did a 53.9 his last time around. He's got a quarter of a tank of fuel, a little bit more fuel than Beardy. So I'm not sure if this is going to work for Beardy. Backspace has gone in now. Backspace has gone in now. Yeah, his super softs look absolutely burnt out. So No Hassle, only 7 seconds behind. We'll move up into 4th place. Great stuff there from No Hassle. Bradley Carter now moving up into 5th. He's still only 1.5 seconds ahead of Uber. Uber has got Lays One Star very close behind. Lays One Star looking racy now. Lays One Star is up for this battle with Uber. The fight for 6th is on. Sat on board with Lays One Star. Half a second behind the Nissan of Uber, who can see Bradley Carter just ahead of him as well. Uber kicking up a bit of dirt going into that corner. This is a race, this. Oh, looks like Bradley Carter not as fast through this section. Uber started to catch him up, but oh, Lays One Star's back end stepping out. He's only just ahead of Digital Blasphemy, so you've got Digital Blasphemy sitting right on our tail. 2 tenths behind us. One small mistake and Digital Blasphemy will be through. And we're chasing Uber. We've lost a little bit of time on Uber with that slide. And Digital Blasphemy, is he up at the side of us? Oh, Digital Blasphemy's already through. We missed it. I apologise. Wow, Digital Blasphemy must have just slung that one in there. And Laser One Star down into 8th spot right now. Backspace is in 9th after his pit stop. He's gone for the soft tyre. He's almost a minute ahead of Doors. Seth F1's just coming across him. There. Roadrunner Dan, it's down to 11 seconds. We're not at lap 15 yet. That's the time. He said he wanted to come in. Those tyres are starting to look burnt out though. Beardy also sticking with it. A 55.1 last time from him. He's got 20 seconds on No Hassle. Maybe attempt to pit now before you lose too much time on No Hassle. No Hassles on those medium tyres though. He's only doing 54s and a half. This one's away into the 55s. 55.9. With Beardy's last lap time was a 55.1, so Beardy pulling time out on No Hassle. So there's me saying pit, don't pit, Beardy, stay out, you're doing fine. No Hassle on those medium tyres, he's 2.7 seconds ahead of Bradley, who's in 5th. He's going at 54.8 his last time around. No Hassle's 50, nearly 56, so Bradley Carter catching up, No Hassle, no problem. Uber sticking with Bradley Carter there, with those racing softs on, and he's got Digital Blasphemy. He's caught him back up again, and now they've dropped Laser One Star a little bit. Laser One Star with a 58.3 his last time around. Not a great lap for Laser One Star. Backspace we saw banging a wall in the background. He's only 2 seconds behind Laser One Star. He's racy, he's coming on those soft tyres, and he's really up for it. So Roadrunner Dan 10-second lead on Seth F1. Seth F1 still in the 52s. Roadrunner Dan, he's in the 55.5 that last time around. This time around, is it any better? It's still 55 something. Oh no, 56. He's losing a lot of time. Still 2 laps to go on these tyres. Is it the right call? I don't know. He might be asking the tyres to go too far. With it being down to 10 seconds between Seth F1 now. Seth F1 just under a quarter of a tank of fuel. Roadrunner Dan, just a little bit of fuel left. Also, Beardy still sticking with it. No, Beardy's strategy, he's gone in. Ooh, has he? Yes, Beardy's gone in. Beardy's strategy to go till lap 15, he can't do it. He's used his fuel up. Roadrunner Dan, we saw, still had plenty of fuel to probably do 2 more laps. Seth F1, he's at 54.1 the last time around, so his tyres may be starting to go. There is Beardy. He had a bit of time on Bradley, but Bradley's gone through. Bradley's gone through a 54.8 last time around for him. No Hassle, wasn't it? It was No Hassle we were keeping an eye on. It was 55.6, so No Hassle moving up into 3rd place. Bradley Carter up into 4th. Digital Blasphemy moving up into 6th. Backspace, he's got ahead of Laser One Star. He's up into 6th place now. Digital Blasphemy's in 5th. And Beardy comes back out of the pits on the racing soft tyres in 8th place. And the guys ahead of him, except for Backspace, have to pit. Uber there, 9th. His tyres starting to go. It shows him just ahead of Doors, but I think Doors is a lap down on these guys. So Roadrunner Dan now, it's only 6.7 seconds ahead of Seth F1. Seth F1 in the 54 last time, we saw that already. The fuel is flashing, he can't go to lap 15. Well, it will be lap 15, I guess, when he pits. Crosses the line, no, he's going for it again. He's going for another. Oh, I thought this lap was so long that it's a bit dangerous to try and go any further when the fuel starts flashing, but Roadrunner Dan determined to see out Beardy's strategy all the way to the gears back end. He's got no grip in that Nissan. Seth F1's got it down to 6.2 seconds, but his fuel is also flashing. These two are going to have to pit at the same time, and well, I imagine Seth F1 will go back onto the super soft tyres. They said we're halfway through, virtually halfway, 15, 16 laps. I don't know if Seth F1 will have time to go back onto super softs. So he might have to go and put on the mediums, because the mediums might get him pretty much all the way to the end with a little super soft run right at the end. I'm not sure. Interesting stuff, but these two are going to have to pit at the same time, I believe. Roadrunner Dan will go onto the soft tyre for 7 odd laps, and Seth F1, I'm guessing he's going to have to go onto the mediums and try and run the rest of the race on mediums. and hope that that one pit stop that Roadrunner Dan's going to make, it's from softs to super softs, is going to sort him out. But yes, I believe they're both going to pit. That's what my thought is at the end of this lap. No hassle. He's 40 seconds behind these guys. No chance of him picking up any spots from them too. But he has got Bradley Carter really catching him up fast. In 4th place, Digital Blasphemy there in 5th, having a little roll. We've got a race here with Beardy and Backspace alongside each other, trying to go too wide. Backspace getting the better of him, and he's up into 6th place with Beardy in 7th. Beardy's on the softs, and so is Backspace. They're exactly in the same sort of car and tyres. I'm having a sip of my Brewdog. Whilst this battle unfurls in front of us, we're on board with Beardy, watching Backspace just ahead. Backspace in that battle with Uber for 3rd in the championship. Uber down in 9th at the moment, so it's all looking gravy for Backspace so far. In a wonderful 6th spot. This is fantastic. Roadrunner Dan, he's in the pits because he's on the chat saying that was tough. I imagine the last 2 laps, Dan, looked absolutely horrific grip wise, and there goes Beardy trying to get past Backspace again. These two, oh, Beardy touches the dirt, but no, it doesn't affect a Backspace, and Beardy as well continues on his way. Roadrunner Dan back out of the pits on the racing softs. Seth F1, he's gone back to the super softs. So he's going to have to pit again for the mediums. I honestly thought he was going to put the mediums on and do a run with Roadrunner Dan having to pit to put on super softs. He's gone on the super softs, so he's given himself another pit stop. Seth F1, what? He just doesn't want to go on the mediums for a long run, does he? Obviously, he's going to try and stay on those super softs, I imagine, for as long as possible. Make one more stop as close to the end of the race as he can to use the mediums up. But there you go. And Roadrunner Dan, he's going to keep these softs going for a good 7 odd laps, and then finish it off with a quick stint on the super softs. That's his plan. Seth F1, we were assuming to go on the mediums for the rest of this race, but he's gone on to the super softs. He really wants to race Dan for the win today, doesn't he? At his home ground. No hassle, sitting in 3rd, 17 seconds behind the leaders, 2.5 seconds ahead of Bradley Carter, so he's pulled away from Bradley Carter. Digital Blasphemy getting closer, but these tyres starting to look old on these cars. Bradley Carter's softs, we saw he went really late into the race on the super softs, so car control isn't that much of an issue for him. He can keep them cars under control on a used set of tyres. His last lap a 57.4 though. No hassle did a 56.6. Digital Blasphemy doing a 55.3. Beardy in 6th. He's got, well, Backspace has dropped. Backspace has really dropped after he saw him fighting for that position. Uber's just pitted, put on the super soft tyres, and he's got something to prove today. Backspace just ahead of him, but 30 seconds ahead. He's got a quarter of a tank of fuel on the racing soft. Still a bit of racing to go for Backspace. There's Lays 1 Star in 7th, only 5 seconds behind Beardy. Beardy 2.5 seconds behind Digital Blasphemy, but Digital Blasphemy has caught up Bradley, and he's in that same position again. His fuel started flashing, but if you remember before the last set of pit stops, he caught up with Bradley and tried to make a bold move past the Nissan driver and found himself bouncing between Seth and Bradley. And here he comes again. You've got to be patient through this part. You really have to be patient. You can't overtake. And now he's got Beardy right up behind him. Great stuff here. He was there trying to get past Bradley, and now he's got to defend from Beardy. Beardy all over the back of Digital Blasphemy. We're racing here for 4th, 5th and 6th on track. Looks like Digital Blasphemy's losing it to Beardy. Beardy's going around the outside, and he makes it stick. Beardy on the comeback. Brilliant stuff there from Beardy. He's on the racing soft tyres. They're fresh, and we know Bradley tyres on them soft. They're pretty old, and Beardy absolutely making this this strategy worked for him, the one that he's come up for, with him and Roadrunner Dan leading the way in a better position, you would say, than Seth F1 at this point in the race. So yes, congratulations to Beardy. So far this strategy is paying off, but he's in the middle of these two cars. He's pulled out on Bradley. He pulled out there to try and get past. Has he got enough momentum? He's not. He's going to just try and... Ooh, he's trying. He's trying something, but he just can't get enough on the Nissan ahead. He's got to hope that Bradley's going to throw it in the pits. There's Digital Blasphemy. He's coming into the pits. And Bradley's staying out there. He does stay out there for a long time. Digital Blasphemy and No Hassle both coming into the pits now. And we're just waiting for Beardy to get past Bradley Carter. He's trying to go for that outside line again. But he's going to get a better run. No, he's had to tuck back in for the toe. And Bradley Carter, absolutely amazing defensive driving on those really used tyres. Look at them. Look at that front right tyre. Everyone else is back into the pits, apart from these two and the lead two. Whoa. Hey, Bradley absolutely sliding it around that corner whilst Beardy was flying through the dirt, and that's it, that's the one. Beardy's through. Beardy is through and he's up into third. Bradley just asked for too much grip out that Nissan. He's got nothing. Those tyres have died. We can hold a funeral for those tyres. They're done. He's just got to try and bring that one home without losing as much time. Roadrunner Dan 2.2 seconds ahead. He's got the fastest lap with a 151.695. Seth F1 a 51.886. These Titans are absolutely battling out there. Absolutely fighting with everything they've got. Nigel in the chat saying, this looking like a great finish. Can Seth F1 outstrat Dan for the first time of the season? This is what we're asking ourselves. It's a ding-dong, that's for sure. A ding-dong down under with Seth F1 and Roadrunner Dan going at it tooth and nail at the front of the pack, with Beardy doing an absolutely amazing job getting himself back up into third place with no sign of a pit stop for a long time yet. Bradley Carter, he's going to have to come into the pits. He doesn't need the fuel, but he's got no grip on that car. He's 16.4 seconds ahead of No Hassle. No Hassle's on the Super Softs. He's on his outlap now. He's 9 seconds ahead of Digital Blasphemy, who we saw disappearing into the pits behind Bradley and Beardy. He's put on the medium tyres now, so that's him rest of this race, I imagine. 24 minutes. 24 and a half minutes. I don't know why I didn't say minutes. That was weird. So Bradley has come into the pits. There he goes. He had to get rid of those tyres. They were absolutely done. And there Beardy moving up into fourth spot. Great stuff. Not Beardy, No Hassle, sorry. No Hassle moving up into fourth spot. Great race from No Hassle here. Brilliant stuff. Digital Blasphemy up into fifth ahead of Bradley Carter. He's seen the back of Bradley Carter's car. No, Bradley Carter's back out ahead of him. I was going to say Digital Blasphemy's probably seen enough of the back end of that Nissan to last a lifetime. And no, he's got to stare at it again for another stint. Bradley Carter's on the super soft tyres. I don't know when he's going to have time to use the medium tyres. He's put quite a bit of fuel there. I haven't seen him on the medium so far. So Roadrunner Dan, 2 seconds ahead, 51.4 last time around from him. Seth F1 a 51.9 of the Super Softs, giving up the best. 2.2 seconds behind Beardy, 30 seconds behind these guys in third place, 19 seconds ahead of No Hassle. He's on the soft tyres, they're quite done. I think he's trying to go. Oh, it should be 7 laps from lap 15. He wants to go to lap 22, I believe, on those soft tyres. No Hassle on the Super Softs. He's absolutely flying now, in a great position. 9 seconds ahead of Bradley. Bradley's just pitted, put the Super Softs on. He's ahead of Digital Blasphemy again. Digital Blasphemy on those medium tyres. We're thinking he's going to go all the way till the end now, so all the guys who have to pit stop in front of him, he should pick up and end up in quite a nice little position. Uber and Digital Backspace out there together. There's 17 seconds dividing them. Uber on super soft tyres, a quarter of a tank of fuel. 22.5 minutes remaining in the race. Backspace on them racing medium tyres, full tank of fuel. Imagine he's driving all the way to the end, so Uber, if he has to pit, which he will do, before the end of this race, he's going to find himself behind backspace. Lays 1 star. He's put the super soft tyres on after his last pit stop. He's on his way. He's only 5.2 seconds behind backspace, who's on the medium tyres, remember. So Lays 1 star should be able to make that time up and catch up with backspace. Dawes, he's out there. He's done a 58.3. That's great stuff. He's getting there with the lap times, a 59, a 59 and a 58. So it's just got to get into a groove out there. Dawes, well, we've raced together. He's good at it. He's just obviously not his track. Maybe not his track and car combo. Maybe he's getting used to a new wheel. Some people use this to get used to new wheels and stuff like that. So you never know. You never know what's going on out there. But Dawes, I know he's not slow. I've raced him. I raced him in that one off, and he's pretty tidy. Ooh, he's late on the brakes there though. He's probably just got himself a phonetic. Oh, they're really bad for braking. Great wheels, but it's just really bad for getting your foot down on the brakes. Sorry. So Roadrunner down 2 seconds, maintaining that 2-second distance on these racing soft tyres. We think he's going to go to about lap. I don't know how his strategy's working, because it's not enough laps, I don't think. But lap 22 on the soft tyres, and then another 5 laps on the super soft tyres, which then just puts it as this race is going to be, what, 29 laps? But I think it's going to be a few more than that. I think we're going to be in the 30s for sure. For show, bro. For show. Roadrunner Dan's pulled out another second on Seth F1 as he lost his tyres. Those super softs passed their best. 20 minutes remaining. He's going to have to do a medium run, is Seth F1. Pretty sure he started the race on the super softs, went up to the softs, and he's gone back onto the super softs now. Roadrunner Dan started on the mediums. He's gone onto the softs, so we assume in his next stint he will go onto the super softs. Beardy, exactly the same, started on the mediums, went onto the, and he's on the softs now. He's got himself a good 20 seconds on No Hassle, who's on the super softs now. Half a tank of fuel, very interesting stuff here. And No Hassle's nearly 10 seconds ahead of Bradley Carter, who did have Digital Blasphemy close behind, but Digital Blasphemy, oh, he's on the medium tyres, so he can't keep up. Bradley Carter, we think, is going to have to come in as well. There's Seth F1. He has come in. Those super softs have lost their best, and I assume he's just going to put the mediums on, which is going to be, I don't know. This is odd. It looks like Roadrunner Dan's got it done. He's got it done and all sewn up. Sewn up and sealed with a kiss. The champ of champs. So Beardy there. He's just coming up now. Is he going to get himself ahead of Seth F1? Looks like it. Seth F1's just getting released now. He's back on track. He's going to be ahead of Beardy. There you go. It's a weird pit lane exit. And there you go, Beardy going around Hell's Corner. Turn 1. Here at Bathurst. There you go. So yeah, I'm assuming, I haven't looked in the Discord, I didn't see about any votes for cars and all new tracks, but I think it's a week's break between series, and then we'll be back for season 2, and they're going to vote on the car, so it'll be interesting to see what comes up. Seth F1 then, second spot after his pit stops, now 32 seconds behind Roadrunner Dan. He has put the medium tyres on, and that's going to be Seth F1 for the rest of this race. 18 minutes to go, and he's got to hope, I don't know what he's got to hope really, the Roadrunner Dan's pit stop takes long. I don't know what more he could have done. He's done all I thought he would have put mediums on and tried to put the super softs on right near the end or something. I don't know what he could have done really, because Roadrunner Dan even came out of the pits ahead of him, so even if he put medium tyres on, Roadrunner Dan would have slowly pulled away from him as the race went on. But I suppose then Roadrunner Dan would have pitted for the super softs, but then Seth F1 would have been on mediums when, I don't know. It's a tough one when you're looking into the strategies, and it looks like Roadrunner Dan's strategy was watertight this day. Seth F1, no, gave it a good go. And we still isn't finished yet. Roadrunner Dan's still got to come into the pits and put some super softs on. But even if Roadrunner Dan ends up behind Seth F1 on a medium set of tyres, and Roadrunner Dan on mediums. Oh, look at that. Beardy's going in. Well, we did say lap 22. And it looks like Roadrunner Dan, he's extending his a little bit, but Beardy is in for his super softs. But yeah, it's too long, isn't it? His super softs will be gone before the end of the race. He's going to have to come in again after that. I don't think he's going to get super softs to last the whole 16 minutes of this race. So no hassle, moving up into third spot. There he goes. Yes, he's through Hell's Corner, so that's definitely his spot now. He's got half a tank of fuel, but his super softs are looking quite tatty. Beardy back out onto the pit, out of the pits, onto the track in fourth place, onto those super softs. But the question is, can the super softs last 16 minutes? I think we saw Bradley manage to do it in the first part of the race. He made his super softs go very late, and I'm sure Bradley hasn't had them run on the mediums yet. And I think you have to use at least 3 compounds. Well, you've got to use 3 compounds in the race. Digital Blasphemy on those medium tyres though, they're coming good for him. He's only 1.5 seconds behind Bradley Carter now. Bradley Carter on those super soft tyres, he's been doing regular 54s since his pit stop. Digital Blasphemy, he's been doing 53s of recent on those mediums, so he's coming back at Bradley Carter. So a little battle for 5th and 6th just brewing ahead. Lays One Star's in a battle with Backspace. I apologise, I'm missing action. I do try and bring you all the action, and there you go, Backspace and Digital. I'll see. We'll see where that started there. That's about no different from where I saw it. Looks like Digital Blasphemy, Backspace getting a tow up the straight, side by side, going through Griffin's Bend, and there you go. Backspace gets the position off of Lays One Star. 7th and 8th. Beautiful stuff. And there you go, he's still there, 7th, with Lays One Star in 8th, ahead of Uber 9th. Uber, it's not gone so well for. He's on those medium tyres right now. He's just pitted for him, so Backspace is still on those mediums. Remember, we saw him earlier. We thought he's going to go the rest of the race. And he's still ticking around on the medium tyres. Lays One Star on them super soft, so he's a bit racier, a bit faster. So we think Lays One Star might come back at Backspace, as he's got the tow down towards the chase. The chase is a tricky place though to try and make a move. He's done it before under braking, and he's ahead with those nice sticky tyres, super soft tyres. But Digital Blasphemy, I mean Backspace, keep looking at the name ahead, above. And there you go, Lays One Star's going into the pits now with those super soft tyres for his final stop of the day. Roadrunner Dan has come across some traffic, Uber, but he's got past him with no problems. 32 seconds on Seth on those medium tyres. He's just got to get his head down, crack on, try not to lose too much time. Did a 53.7 his last time around, which isn't bad. It's not bad at all on the mediums. No hassle there in thirds. He's going to have to come into the pits pretty soon. His super soft's pretty much mullered, and Beardy flying behind him. Only 4 seconds behind. Beardy on the super softs, 3/4 of a tank of fuel. He's hoping to make this last till the end of the race. This is the strategy that him and Roadrunner Dan are running. Roadrunner Dan still hasn't come in for those super softs, but he's running out of fuel, so he's going to have to come in soon. He's really having to conserve some fuel there, I believe, going around this last lap. Seth F1, 30 seconds. We think they lose about 25 seconds in a pit stop. So I think Roadrunner Dan's going to come out ahead of Seth F1. That's my prediction. Call me Nostradamus. It's not much of a prediction. No hassle coming into the pits, giving Beardy that 3rd place back. Beardy, brilliant stuff from Beardy. This is fantastic stuff. The man that was Beardy McBeard in the first race I commentated, the warm-up before the season started, and he looked to be struggling mid to back of the pack, and here he is, race 10, and he's fighting for a podium position, 8 seconds ahead of Bradley Carter, who has to go in. and put some medium tyres on at some point, which Digital Blasphemy will be saying yes please. 12 minutes to go. I don't know if Digital Blasphemy's got enough fuel to take that car all the way to the end. He might have to stop. We assume put a super soft set of tyres on, but say he's been staring at the back of Bradley's Nissan for most of the... Whoa, he's losing the back end of that. Oh, poor Digital Blasphemy. No hassle. He's on the soft tyres. He was 12.5 seconds behind Digital Blasphemy. We'll have to see when they go over the next sector, but that's going to be a lot smaller. There you go, 7 seconds, 6.5 seconds, 6 seconds. It's dropping every single time. Roadrunner Dan is into the pits now to put his super softs on, top up with fuel. Seth F1 is just coming around the final corner, but Seth F1, Roadrunner Dan's on the move. He's already out onto the track ahead of Seth F1 by nearly 4 seconds, and Roadrunner Dan on the super soft tyres. That's it. He's just gonna skedaddle, isn't he? He's just gonna vamoose. In the chat then, Roadrunner Dan said ran out of fuel, thought the pit through the pit entry chicane. Oh my lord. And Nigel said think this is going to be very close after pit. Well, 6 seconds. Seth F1 on those medium tyres. It's not much he can do. He's doing 54s on the mediums. You know Roadrunner Dan is absolutely going to cane it on those super soft tyres. He is just going to run away with it. Beardy though, Bradley Carter, he is pitting for those medium tyres that we spoke about. There's Digital Blasphemy moving up into 4th place, 17 seconds behind Beardy. Nothing he can do about Beardy, and I don't think there's enough fuel in Digital Blasphemy's car for this race, so I think Digital Blasphemy will have to pit again. Beardy, half a tank of fuel. Let's have a look at Roadrunner Dan. He's just pitted half a tank of fuel. So Roadrunner Dan, I expect Dan's put on the super softs. That's what he was going to do. He was going for medium, soft, and end with super softs. He said in the chat just before, Nigel was asking what tyres did Dan put on. He's put on the super softs. Seth F1 on the mediums. He's bringing it home. Oh dear, it's going to be a tricky one for him. 30 seconds ahead of 3rd place Beardy. 18 seconds ahead of Digital Blasphemy. We think Digital Blasphemy's got to pit though. No hassle, only 4 seconds behind him. No hassle, doesn't have to pit. He's on soft tyres, so it looks like no hassle. He's going to get that 4th place from Digital Blasphemy. Bradley's gone into the pits. He's had to put the medium tyres on. He's back out again, but he's racing Digital Blasphemy today. Digital Blasphemy's going to have to try and put some lap times in before he comes in to try and jump little Bradley. Birthday boy Bradley out there in 6th place, backspace in 7th ahead of Uber. That's what he likes. Uber's just been in for some medium tyres. He's going all the way to the end, backspace. He's on the medium tyre. We said he was going to run all the way to the end, and it still looks like that's true, but he's only 3.3 seconds ahead of Uber, and his tyres are looking quite tardy. Lays 1 star there in 9th. He's lost 16 odd seconds on Uber now, and Dawes is out there just doing a bit of practice, really getting used to the car, maybe for season 2. Super soft race over, says Nigel. Yes, it is. When he came out the pits ahead, you needed him to be behind and Seth F1 to try and do some major blocking. So Digital Blasphemy, we said he's going to have to come in again, so that's no hassle. Moving up into 4th place, we don't think he's got to pit again. So Digital Blasphemy are down into 5th. Can he get out ahead of Bradley Carter? It doesn't look like he's going to. He still hasn't reached his pit box yet, and Bradley Carter's going past the pit lane, so there you go. Digital Blasphemy down into 6th. He's getting fueled up now. He would have put some super soft tyres on, backspace. He's heading down towards the last corner, but we think there's Digital Blasphemy. He's moving now, and he's got to look at the back end of Bradley's car again. But Bradley's on the medium tyres with Digital Blasphemy on the super soft tyres. So this is a tantalising fight we've got ahead of us for the last 8 minutes of this race. Let's have a look how we're doing. Roadrunner Dan, 9.3 seconds ahead of 2nd place Seth F1. Seth F1, a gallant attempt to fight for that win today, but Roadrunner Dan's strategy was just too solid. Beardy on the same strategy, or the inventor of said strategy, has done an absolutely cracking job to secure a podium position out of today. No hassle, having an absolutely blinder up into 4th place. He's 15.3 seconds ahead of Bradley Carter, and it looks like that fourth is looking pretty secure unless something really drastic happens before the end of the race. Bradley Carter just coming into the pits and out onto the medium tyres. He's only 2 seconds ahead of a flying Digital Blasphemy right now, and Digital Blasphemy wants that 5th place from birthday boy Bradley. There is Digital Blasphemy on the super soft tyres. Has he low fueled it again? Because everyone else has put half a tank in, but he's putting just over a quarter of a tank. 7 minutes to go. Hopefully there's enough fuel in Digital Blasphemy's car, but I'm not sure. Because everyone else, look, everyone's got like just under half a tank of fuel. But Uber is ahead of Backspace. We missed it, I apologise. Backspace a 57.7 last time from him. He's been doing 58s before that. Uber in the 54s and 56s, so Uber absolutely flying at the moment. And it looks like Backspace's tyres are done. Maybe worth coming in and putting some super softs on Backspace and then try and catch up Uber in the last 6.5 minutes. I don't know. It's probably too much. A Lays One Star then on the medium tyres, 15.5 seconds behind our Backspace. And there is Dawes in 10th. Still good points for 10th place though. Backspace. Now, I'm not in their chat, okay, I'm not talking to any of them, but that is eerie, isn't it? That is eerie as. But it's logical. It's the only thing you can do. If you've got your closest competitors just overtaken you on track and your tyres are old, you may as well just go in and change your tyres. He's not got nothing to lose. Lays One Star has moved ahead of him, so I suppose he has lost something there from Lays One Star. But maybe he fancies on a set of super softs he'll manage to get past Lays One Star. We'll have to wait and see. Roadrunner Dan now 14.1 seconds ahead of Seth. Seth, I don't like to say it, man, but Roadrunner Dan's come to your homeland. He's come to your back garden and he's pulled your pants down, I'm afraid. And all the time he's driving around in a gangster bling car. I mean, come on. Tupac lives on in Roadrunner Dan's car. They call it a free ride, yo, yo, on the hot ride. Look at him. Look at him. I bet he's got just as much bling around his neck and all. He's got a gold Glock in the hand and in the passenger hand. Glove compartment. There you go. He's got a golden Glock in the glove compartment. He's got some gold teeth at the front, diamond cut. Flying there. Look at you. Look at you, champion. 10 wins. It's just nothing stopping you. Well done, mate. That's really good. I'm impressed. Brilliant stuff. 4.5 minutes left of this race. In there is Seth F1 in second place. Position he's used to this season, I think. He may have had all of the 10 seconds, I'm not sure. Whoa, the back end of the Nissan not behaving for Seth F1. Maybe giving us a wiggle. He's gone into the pits. He's getting rid of the mediums as well. He's doing like a Backspace. He's just about getting in the pits. Oh no, he doesn't want that. How far ahead of Beardy is he? This is a bit of a brave move, but Beardy's tyres are starting to look a little bit old. Seth F1 going in, but he caught the barrier on the way, so that's going to lose him a lot of time. Roadrunner Dan, he's just cruising now to the end of the race. Seth F1, he had plenty of fuel, but he just didn't want to be on those tyres anymore. And here comes Beardy into the last corner. Seth F1, he's only just getting going. What's going on? He's put the super soft tyres on, and yeah, he's stayed in second. Yeah, there you go. Beardy's only just crossing the start-finish line. So, not a brave move for Seth, but, you know, why not? Why not try and get a fastest lap, maybe? 150.7, Roadrunner Dan has managed so far in this race. He's now 37 seconds ahead of Seth F1. And Beardy there in third. That's pretty secure, I think, with the last 3 minutes to go. So that about a lap and a half, so 2 laps to go. No hassle. 16 seconds ahead of Digital Blasphemy. Digital Blasphemy got ahead of Bradley Carter. I missed it. I apologise. Oh, Bradley Carter, I forgot how cool his helmet was. That is so cool. Well done. Digital Blasphemy. He's got a cool one as well. Some sort of cyber futuristic thing. So, Digital Blasphemy getting ahead of Bradley Carter. Uber ahead of Backspace. We saw Backspace. Whoa, he's caught up with Lone Star and he's got ahead. He's put them super soft tyres on. Oh dear. And Lays One Star on those mediums, just bringing it home for 9th place. But Backspace on an absolute push here. 2 minutes left of racing. He wants Uber to fall off the tracks. Uber on those medium tyres did a 55.9 his last time around. And Backspace doing a 55.0. So yes, it's not fast enough, Backspace, right now, but why not? Why not go for it? So Roadrunner Dan, 40-second lead from Seth Effoon, but we think Seth Effoon has put on those super soft tyres and he's trying to get himself a fastest lap there at the end of the race. I haven't kept track of who's been having the most fastest laps. I guess I'd say Roadrunner Dan. Beardy, absolutely fantastic there from Beardy, but those tyres are looking quite gnarly. 21 seconds he's got on No Hassle a 54.3 last time around. Beardy a 55.2, but we're into the last minute of racing. They're all on their last lap. Well, they will all be on their last lap. I imagine they'll all get across the line. There's Digital Blasphemy, did a great job in the end. Did he get pole? He did get pole, didn't he? So long ago, I can't remember, but he was leading the race at some point, doing an absolutely great job. But his fuel is flashing. He's probably going to make it. 50 seconds to go. There's Bradley. He's some 11 seconds behind him now on those medium tyres. 15 seconds ahead of Uber. So Uber obviously he's going to make it across the line. Backspace, he's really trying to close that time between him and Uber. He's knocked it down another 3 seconds just on this lap. There's Uber crossing the line, 24 seconds to go. 57 he did on that lap. And there's Backspace, he's just coming into the final corner now. He really means business, does Backspace. He's going to get across the line, so he's going to get another lap fighting Uber, and he's closing that time down. Look at that, 3/10 he's gone faster than his own time at 53.5. Where was this pace earlier, Backspace, eh? Crazy pace there from Backspace. And Uber on those medium tyres. There goes the final lap. Lays One Star is your first finisher in 9th place. Well done, Lays One Star. Dawes is quite away from the line so far. Roadrunner Dan. Oh, Seth's crossed the line, sorry. Seth's crossed the line for 2nd place. Beardy, here he comes to get a podium. Congratulations, take a bow, my son. Brilliant stuff there for Beardy as he crosses the line in 3rd place. Brilliant stuff. No Hassle, bringing her home. Only just, look at those front tyres, absolutely mullered. 4th, brilliant stuff there for No Hassle. Great finishing. Some great racing from these guys there. So 4-4, No Hassle. Some 14 seconds ahead of Digital Blasphemy. Digital Blasphemy is bringing it home on Vapors, but he finished ahead of Bradley. We saw he raced Bradley for a majority of this race. Looking at the back of Bradley's and Nissan. And there he goes, finishing in 5th ahead of Bradley Carter. His birthday, apparently. Congratulations. And there you go, he's going to cross the line. I don't want to miss Roadrunner Dan crossing the line. I think the winner should always get that, but he's not there yet. Next man is Uber, finishing just ahead of Backspace. But Backspace, he got that down, didn't he? Oh look, there we go. Uber is just behind Dan, so we're going to watch Dan cross the line and Uber at the same time. Congratulations, Roadrunner Dan, great championship, great win, 10 in a row. And then we've got Backspace crossing the line somewhere. Oh God, he's already done it, bugger. And Backspace crossing the line in 8th. But man alive, Backspace really cut that time down near the end. And here he is, Tupac, Snoop Dogg. Well done, Roadrunner Dan. Great stuff, brilliant stuff. Fastest lap and race win. So I'll take you formation finish with Uber. Yeah, it was really nice. It looked good on the stream. There's your race results. I'll take you to them. Oh God, my stupid controller's broken. So Roadrunner Dan got your fastest lap with a 150.715. Roadrunner Dan took the win. Seth F1 in 2nd place. a lap behind, but he wasn't. He was about 40 seconds behind though. Beardy in third, No Hassle fourth, Digital Blasphemy getting fifth, Bradley Carter in sixth, Uber seventh, Backspace eighth, Lays One Star in ninth, and Doors finishing in 10th. And that wraps up season 1 of the Amigos Racing Team Endurance Series Group 2s. And we will be watch this space. I think there'll be a week gap or so, and then we will be back for season 2 with brand new cars, hopefully some new faces, what with some guys going the master race. No, all joking aside, absolutely brilliant. Backspace recruited me. He asked me if I'd do the commentary on this little league he was setting up on a Saturday night. I had nothing to do on a Saturday evening, so I agreed, and it's turned out to be an absolutely magnificent experience. So thank you to Backspace for all the admin, the setting up, and everyone else. It takes a village to run one of these leagues. There's many in the background. There's some fella that does all the stewarding. I should know his name. Legion, I think it is. Oh, no, it's not Legion. Legion used to do their lessons. Oh, I can't remember who does all their... Oh, Backspace saying thank you for my commentary. Lays One Star saying superb race, boys, in the chat. Backspace went too far on the fuel saving strategy. And Roadrunner Dan said, woo, thanks Beardy for the strategy. Roadrunner Dan says, Langster, that's it. Langster is the steward. So yeah, it takes a village to run one of these leagues. So a huge thank you to Backspace, obviously being the man in front, the host, and the main man to liaise with, and everyone else in the background that makes this work. Roadrunner saying thanks Thingamajig, was awesome. Yeah. A small part of a huge puzzle. But yes, so keep an eye out for your Saturday night racing. We shall return in the Group 2s for your entertainment and to watch these nutters drive around. So thank you for watching. I was David Davidson of the Amigos Racing Team Media Team. Me, Super Squid, RB. There's another one. I know that Roadrunner Dan's done some commentary. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm sure I've seen Roadrunner Dan come up in the commentary list, and Backspace also doing some. So yeah, everyone takes a part in the comms. So subscribe and like the channel, and there's always plenty of racing on at the Amigos. Go to their website, www.amigoracingteam.co.uk, I think. Give it a go. Give a couple of different variations a go. You'll find it in the end. It's all in the links on this video anyway. I think if you click on there, it tells you how to get to all of their Discord, Facebook, Twitter, OnlyFans, all of those. They're all there. You have to pay a subscription for the OnlyFans, and it's Roadrunner Dan in a thong and his golden livery. It's a golden thong that goes with his golden livery. I've chatted too much. I don't want to go. That's why it feels weird now, the end of the season. I don't like to let it go. I was your commentator and broadcaster, David Davidson. Thank you to everyone. Congratulations, Roadrunner Dan. I'll see you all soon. Bye. Cheer.